If you watch porn one more time, she's gonna leave you, bro. Unless you quit now, tonight, overnight, then she will stay. Which is entirely possible, by the way. And if you think it's not, then you just haven't taken the right exact steps to overcome this addiction. So keep listening, because I'm about to share with you the exact steps that allowed me to quit overnight and now be over 150 days absolutely porn free. And if you're thinking right now, like, bro, you can't just quit immediately overnight. Like, this is you. This is your brain. And your brain dead. If you're thinking like, bro, it's not that. It's not, bro. It's hard. You have to, bro. Like, you can't just instantly quit overnight. Well, then how the fuck did I do it then? Like, do you think I'm some like superhuman or something? Like, oh shit. Like, nah, bro. I'm just like you. And not even 6 months ago, I was literally yanking off every fucking day, hiding it from my girl, keeping it from my girl, and I literally just quit overnight. Like, just like that. I just quit. Never did it again. Not once. And I spent 150 days, and I don't even hesitate shutting down any type of temptation. Like, bro, I literally only masturbated one single time. One time. And it was legit because I couldn't sleep, because I had such a hard on. Like, I was so hard that I just like couldn't sleep, and I needed to sleep. So I just thought, all right, in my head I was just thinking like, all right, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna think about this woman that I know. And I closed my eyes and I thought about her lips, and I thought about like the passionate sex that we would have, this loving sex. And I would think about the way like she would moan and the way she would whimper, and I just like had this fucking orgasm, and it like transcended through my soul. Like, this is the type of shit that happens when you actually quit porn. All right, like, you have these, if you have orgasm, you fucking, your soul transcends, and your body feels like it's like fucking in heaven. Like, that's what happens, bro. So if you just take the exact steps that I'm about to share, well, then you'll be able to get to the same point that I am at. You'll be able to just breeze through every urge, every temptation. And I promise you, bro, whatever you're thinking, whatever doubt you have in your mind, like, let me just be real with you, bro. You need to shut the fuck up. Like, you need to just disregard all those thoughts, and you need to turn your brain off. Like, see, this is your brain. It's brain dead. If you're having these thoughts, bro, just flip the fucking switch. Turn your fucking brain off, because if you think about it, bro, these are the thoughts that are just gonna get you to relapse. It's gonna make you watch porn again, and it's gonna make you fucking lose the girl. And I'm telling you, bro, if you go back, if you keep doing this, bro, you're going to lose her, because she's going to leave you. And what are you thinking now? Like, well, bro, how do you know that? Like, you don't even know that. Exactly, bro. Those are the fucking thoughts. Turn those fucking thoughts off. Turn your fucking brain off. I know, because I lived in this exact situation. I literally lived every single day telling myself, this is the one last time. She's not gonna find out. Like, I'm just gonna fix it. I'm just gonna deal with this addiction, and then, I'm gonna tell her later. Blah 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 blah. These thoughts just fucking led to the destruction of my relationship. Okay, so is that what you want? Probably fucking not. Okay, like, I thought I was under control. I thought everything was under control. I thought I was protecting her. I thought if I didn't show her the truth, I'd be protecting her. I thought I didn't want to hurt her, so I didn't tell her, so I kept it from her. But really, what was happening was she already fucking knew. Like, women have such strong instincts and senses, but you're just too much of an idiot to even see. And I was too much of an idiot to see that. Like, you see, she already fucking knows. She already knew that I was watching porn. She just hadn't seen it, like, with her own eyes. And all it took was literally just one little slip up, one little like computer glitch on my computer, where like this porn tab somehow like got saved in my computer on accident. And I thought, like, I always used incognito, and somehow it just ended up there. And it was just this one little moment where like I just went to get a snack, and I was just hanging out with her, and she went on my computer and she saw that. And that was the moment when reality blew up in my fucking face, and the relationship I thought I had on lock was really just an illusion. And that was the moment when it just came to an end. That was the exact moment everything came to an end. So if you want to prevent this from happening to you, well, then I suggest you listen the fuck up and turn off your brain. Just like I said, just flip off the fucking switch. See, this brain right here it's not getting you nowhere, okay? So before we get into the video, let me just say, if you're not actually serious about overcoming this addiction, then you can just go ahead and click off this video. Just fucking click off this video and you can go back to, watching Korn. You can click on a Korn video instead. You can just do that, and you can, this is you. You're just gonna live your life and fucking being depressed. You're just gonna lose the girl. You can just go ahead and fucking do that, okay? Because if you're not actually willing to do what it takes, then I promise you this video won't serve you or help you in any fucking way. So just go ahead and click off the video. But if you are serious and you're struggling with your secret porn addiction, you're hiding it from your girl, and you want to stop, not only just for yourself, but you want to do it for your relationship. You want to do it for her too, because you love her, and because you don't want to lose her and you don't want to hurt her. If that's you, then keep watching this video, because this is exactly for you. And if you do want help directly one-on-one with me, we will conquer this thing together. So you can scroll down and click the link down below. Click the link right here. This is the name of the website. You can go ahead, click that if you're interested. But if not, it's okay, because I'm about to go ahead and I'm going to lay everything out for you right now for free. So what exactly do you need to do in order to finally quit overnight and prevent yourself from destroying your entire relationship? Honestly, bro, it's not nearly as complicated as you think it is. Like, you don't need to go around and study the fucking science of dopamine and brain chemistry or whatever the fuck these YouTubers are even sharing. Like, I haven't even watched all these videos, but I just know it's just like, I've seen this one especially, and it's just about the the brain chemistry and about dopamine and yada yada yada. I promise you, bro, it's not as nearly as complicated as any of that stuff, alright? And you'll actually be blown away about how simple this shit actually is, okay? And that doesn't mean it won't take effort. Like, it's not going to be easy, okay? But I swear it's not as complicated as you think. And there's a few things that you need to do that will be difficult, okay? I promise you, these things will be difficult, but once you get them out of the way, okay? Once you get them out of the way, everything else becomes effortless, okay? And it's actually not as hard as you think. Okay, so we're gonna get right into the process, okay? The process of overcoming the situation it's called designing your environment. Alright, now if you've learned anything about addiction, if you've learned anything about habits, you've probably already heard about this. If you've ever read the book Atomic Habits, it's like one of the core principles in the book. Okay, it's designing your environment to make sure you succeed in what you want to. But let me tell you, fuck this book and fuck that principle, okay? Because this is different. Okay, this isn't about getting some porn blocker. This isn't about getting a cup of markers. Like, if you ever read this book, Atomic Habits, you'll read about this thing where it's like a cup and you put markers in the cup every single day, and you're just like, oh, every single day I'll put a marker in. Like, okay, this video is not gonna be any of that bullshit, okay? Like, if that works for some people, fine, go ahead, fucking do it. For me, that shit never fucking worked for me, and I don't want none of that bullshit, okay? So in this video, there's no porn blockers, there's no habit trackers, okay? That's not gonna do shit. So when I say design your environment, well, here's exactly what that looks like, okay? Step number 1 is confronting yourself. So that means bringing what you've been hiding in the shadows into the light, okay? So what you want to do is you want to, right now, take a pen, take a paper right fucking now, and literally write the truth about where you are actually at, okay? You want to be real with yourself and ask yourself these questions right here. When was the last time you nutted to a girl on your computer? Ask yourself that, write it down. Who was it? What did it feel like? What did it feel like before you were doing it, as you were doing it, after you were doing it? And ask yourself, well, why did you do it? Like, what you were feeling horny or something? But why did you actually decide to follow through with it? Why did you decide that you're going to allow yourself to even do it? Okay, so be fucking real with yourself, bro, and write down the truth, okay? Stop sugarcoating shit. Write down the truth, the raw, real fucking truth. Okay? And ask yourself, why are you hiding this from your woman? Okay, why doesn't she know about it? Why don't you want her to know about it? And what if she did? What if she could read this paper literally right now? What if she could read everything that you've done? And what would it actually do to your relationship? Okay, think about this. Imagine what it would actually do if she did know everything. How would it actually affect your relationship? Okay, write this fucking stuff down. Alright, so copy and paste all these things, don't copy them, but write them down in your journal right now and answer these questions. Right fucking now. Alright, I told you, bro, like, I've fucking been here. I've been there, and I've avoided all these questions like the fucking plague. And just because it was too uncomfortable. I felt too disgusted in myself to answer these questions. And like when I busted a nut, I felt so ashamed that I would literally just close out of the tabs like so fucking quick because the truth just felt way too uncomfortable. And I felt like it was too uncomfortable to face, so I would just do anything I could to distract myself and forget about what I had just done. But do you want to know what I realized? Okay, that's just making the addiction stronger. That only just made everything 100 times fucking worse. And the more I ran away from the truth, the faster and the harder just another urge would just creep up on me. Alright, so be fucking real with yourself for the 100th time. Be fucking real and set up your environment in a way that constantly reminds you of the truth. Okay, by answering these questions, that's essentially what you're doing. Okay, because when you answer these questions, now you walk through life thinking about these things. And it's going to make it 100 times harder for you to ever even feel like giving in to an urge or a temptation. Alright, so just to put this into perspective, like imagine this, okay? Imagine you could implant your woman's brain. This is your woman. And imagine you just implanted this fucking chip into her brain and she could literally see and know every single thing that you've done in private. Okay, she can see the videos that you've watched. She can see the girls. She can see whatever you've watched. And she can even see you. She can see you pleasing yourself to them. And she can see the look on your face as you're doing it. Okay, so you just implanted this into her fucking brain. All of it's in her brain. And now, imagine the look on her face. Right? How do you think she's gonna feel? Okay, imagine her pain. Okay, and imagine you could have a video, a video of her reaction to everything, and imagine you could just watch that video every single time you get an urge. Do you think you would ever struggle with an urge ever again? Probably fucking not, right? So that's the first step, is to be real with yourself. Ask yourself these questions. Seriously, think about them and answer them truthfully. And once you do that, it's going to be a lot fucking harder to just forget about it and deal with it later, like you always do. Alright, so the second step to designing your environment is actually going to be getting other men involved. Okay, you have to go out and you have to find someone to hold you accountable. And the best person you could find to do this is going to be a man. Okay, and it's going to be someone like your brother or your friend, someone that you can trust, someone that respects you enough to be able to, take you fucking seriously, because you are going to tell them, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to quit porn, and bro, you have to make sure that I never do it again, okay? And then when you tell them that, you have them, check in on you frequently, especially if there's a certain time you'd be most likely to do it. Tell them that time, tell them when, whether it's like you get home from school, you get home from work or something, whatever it is. Tell them that, have them check in at that time. And like if you have a brother that lives at home with you, that's honestly going to be the perfect person, because you can literally have them like knocking on your fucking door. Like if he knows you're in your room alone, he's gonna make sure you're not wanking it off. So he's gonna come, have him knock on your door if he knows you're alone. Make sure you're not doing anything you're not supposed to be fucking doing. And if you respect and look up to this person, that's even better, because then you feel like you have to like live up to your word, and you know, you have to not fuck up again, because that's what they expect out of you, and you respect them, so you want to live up to that, right? And if you don't have a man in your life, well, first of all, you probably fucking do. Alright, there's probably someone out there who's being like too lazy, or you're being too much of a pussy to, you know, actually go out there and ask that person and be real with them. So be real with yourself, be real with them, just fucking do that. But if you really, really, really don't have anyone, well, then you can actually go ahead, join an online community where there's basically plenty of people you can find. There's plenty of accountability partners you can find online. All you have to do is go to school.com and you just find a porn addiction community. There's free ones, and you can start commenting on people's posts, and you can just say, hey, you know, I'm quitting porn, I'm trying to quit porn, and I'm looking for someone to talk to, and I'm looking for an accountability partner. There's so many people out there. You'll find someone, okay? So no fucking excuses, just fucking do it, okay? Find a man that you know, okay? And if you really can't, find someone online. So now that you've confronted yourself and you've got someone who's going to hold you accountable, now it's time to make a decision, okay? Do you really care about the woman that you're with? Like, are you actually serious about being in a relationship with this woman? Are you actually taking this relationship seriously? Because if she's worth it to you, okay, if she's worth fighting for, then you need to make a decision right now that it's time to be honest with her. Okay, it's time to break through the shadows. It's time to come clean. You have to sit down with her. You have to have this uncomfortable conversation with her. And you might be thinking like, holy shit, that's going to be scary. But bro, it's absolutely necessary. And it's actually not as bad as you think, okay? And again, let me just tell you, you need to turn your fucking brain off and just do it. Because bro, the truth is, like, this will actually work out in your favor, okay? You think by not telling her, like, you're protecting her, but bro, really, you're just avoiding the inevitable consequences. Like, these consequences are gonna catch up to you, okay? If you keep avoiding it, it's eventually gonna catch up. And telling her the truth, you know, is the only way to avoid this. And telling her the truth is actually going to make her trust you. Like, imagine you never tell her, okay? Imagine she has to find out herself. Then what's gonna happen? Well, she's gonna see you as a weak man that couldn't be real with himself. He couldn't be real with himself. He couldn't be real with her. Okay, he couldn't face the fucking truth and take real accountability and control over his life. And instead, he just hid in the dark, like, you know, hid in the shadows in his room like a bitch. So is she gonna trust you then? Like, is she gonna want to stay with you then? Obviously fucking not. Fuck no. So it's time to seriously man up. Okay, it's time to tell her. And it's time to have integrity, okay? Have some fucking integrity. Have some fucking courage. And just face what needs to be faced. Okay, and it's the only way out. But listen, bro, doing this, it's like playing with fire, okay? You need to understand, like, there's a right way to do this. There's a wrong way to do this. You have to do it right, okay? Because this can either make her hate you and make her never respect you again, or it can make her absolutely fall in love with you again. It can make her respect you like a fucking king, and it can make her desire you in ways she never even has before, in ways you never even thought she could. Alright, so make sure you click and watch this video right here where I basically share exactly how to tell your woman in a way that builds trust and doesn't wreck it. And it's going to make her, you know, desire you like a sex god, and it's going to make you absolutely irresistible to her. Alright, so click and watch this video right here, somewhere around here.